Richie Ruckus Beats.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Richie Ruckus. It is Tuesday, March 5th, and as promised, your boy is delivering. I'm going to be dropping a new video every single weekday this week, and I'm going to definitely be doing one on Saturday, so you're getting like 9 straight days of your boy. I'm trying to upload more frequently, get them views up, get them subscribers up, and more importantly, give you guys some really dope content. That being said, our video today is actually not going to be an unboxing, review, on foot, anything of that nature. We're actually going to be comparing the Yeezy 700 line of all the models that dropped to date. As you guys know, I have every single pair of the Yeezy 700 in my collection, and we're getting ready for this coming Saturday, March 9th. Yeezy is going to be dropping another 700, this time in the Inertia colorway. We're going to preview that a little bit, but let's just get right into it. Even though we're not doing an unboxing, you guys still know that drill. Let's get a glimpse of these Warlocks. I guess we'll start with the OG. We have the Yeezy 700 in the Wave Runner colorway. As everybody knows, this sneaker kind of started the whole chunky dad shoe trend. It didn't really start the chunky dad shoe, production, or make them an actual shoe. The chunky dad shoe look has been a thing for years. This was the model that made it cool. This is the one that started it all. But as we sit here, we got the Yeezy 700 in the Wave Runner colorway. We got the Yeezy 700 Mauve. We got the Yeezy 700 Salt. And then we have the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. And although this sneaker is not mine, it is Nyaja's. I did cop it as a late Christmas present when they dropped right after Christmas. I'm using it for the video nonetheless because it is part of the 700 collection. And technically it is the V2. It is still, a Yeezy 700. That being said, going just off of the V1 catalog, they're all pretty much the same sneaker. There's obviously subtle differences and, stuff that, kind of separates the, one from another. But the biggest difference is in the Wave Runner. They have this unhinged tongue that is bigger, bulkier, way more, flopping around, whereas the Mauve and Salt have the restricted tongue. No movement, no really overall just hanging all over the place, whereas depending on what kind of paint you're wearing with the Wave Runner, you could run into the issue of, the tongue kind of flapping all over the place and kind of, throwing off your fit a little bit. Nonetheless, I still think the Wave Runner out of the 3 is my favorite. And, it is debatable. But I really think, it's kind of hard. It's like saying the Bread Jordan 1 isn't your favorite. And I know it's kind of sacrilegious to say something like that because, the Jordan 1 is the #1 sneaker for me. In the same sense, you kind of can't take away from the original. You know what I mean? The Salt is a very dope colorway. The Mauve, again, I wear the Mauve probably more. Out of the 3, I probably have worn the OG the most, but I probably wear the Mauve the most, if that makes sense. The OG's obviously been out longer, but more recently, I've been putting miles on the Mauve. I've only wore the Salt like twice. I'm kind of worried about getting the Salt 30. I've done reviews on all 3 of these. I'll link them to this video if you guys want to go give them a view if you haven't watched it yet. But the V2, I went and got the Static V2 because I already had, at this point, the Mauve and the OG Wave Runner. And, she's kind of been on me that she wanted a Yeezy 700. It's her favorite model. Them and the 500, actually. She has a ton of the 350s, but, she likes the big, bulkier type shoe. Everybody's kind of over the whole sock shoe type thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pass on the Static V2 for myself and get it for her. And I could have actually ended up getting it for both of us. But, you know, you're talking about, $600 just on 2 pairs of sneakers at once. It was just kind of tough to do. But at first, I wasn't feeling the V2. And now, like, looking at it, like, I've seen her wear it 100 times. But I've never actually looked at it, in front of the rest of the Yeezy 700s. And it's definitely growing on me. I definitely like it. I like the leather. I think that's a big thing. The leather quality on it is pretty dope. But looking at it with the other 700s, it's definitely growing on me. It obviously has subtle differences. It actually has lace loops up at the top instead of just regular eyelets. But it's not sure which one I would go with. But it's just really tough to me to pick a favorite. It's like picking your favorite kid. I mean, my parents were able to make that tough decision, but your boy obviously can't. And no, I'm not my parents' favorite. Just kidding. Love my parents to death. It's tough. What do you guys think? If you had to rank them in order, the 4 that we currently already have, Wave Runner, Mauve, Salt, V2 Static, I think I would go Wave Runner, Mauve, V2, Salt. And only because the Salt petrifies me to get it dirty. I know the V2 Static is kind of, easily, can probably be, dirtied pretty easily, but I still think it'll be probably easier to clean because there's no suede on that. Well, that's a lot. There's less suede on the V2 Static than there is on the Salt. So I think I would definitely go Wave Runner, Mauve, V2 Static, then Salt. But the Inertia is coming out this weekend, and again, I feel like that may be a Yeezy I pass on for myself, and I go get for Nay. The colorway is super, super dope. It's very clean, but I just feel like it's super, super dope. And like I said, the colorway is very, very clean. I'm on the fence if I'm going to get it for myself. I feel like, the responsible, mature boyfriend in me should go get it for Nay. Who knows? Maybe I'll grab both. If I'm able to get my hands on both, we may go down that avenue. But regardless, I'm definitely going to get my hands on a pair somehow, and we're going to be breaking it down, doing the review and unboxing for you guys here on Saturday. The overall comparison of these 4, I really don't see too many differences other than that tongue. V2 aside. So I should say these 3. The only other real difference I see, and I don't even know if it's an actual shoe thing. The only other difference is the suede used. The suede used on the Mauve, and the Salt is more of that like nubuck, fuzzy suede that we're traditionally seeing on the Yeezy 500 line. Where the Wave Runner has more of that brushed fine suede, especially you can really tell on the back of the sneakers. Look at the Mauve and the Salt heel, and then look at the Wave Runner heel. It's way more brushed. The Wave Runner is way more of a brush suede, where these 2 are clearly that fuzzy nubuck type suede. But that's the real only difference. There's some of the window painting cuts are, slightly different. And I don't know if that's a model thing or if it's just, an individual difference on each sneaker. These are, there are factory imperfections and stuff like that. I'm assuming the overall silhouette is supposed to be damn near identical on all 3. But that's really it, guys. Let me know. Are you guys going for the Inertia? Like I said, I think the colorway is super, super dope. And, like I said, I'm going to go after a pair for Nay. If I'm able to get my hands on 2, I'll probably go with 2. Funds are a little bit more at, it's the first week of the month. The first of the month already passed. Bills are paid. All the responsibilities of an adult are taken care of in the beginning of the month. So who knows, maybe I will break down and just get myself and Nate both a pair. But like I said, regardless, I'm going to have a pair this weekend to do an unboxing and review on. But that's it. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. But until then, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace!
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed.
how you do it, huh? Holla.
Richie rock this beat.